Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Students, you are all aware of the vaccination drive today? Yes, you are all aware? You can check the circular once again. The facility of vaccination is available in the campus. You can come down and get vaccinated yourself. It is purely hygienic, maintained at our college campus. No need to worry. Okay, so we are facilitating this. Since for to start with the offline classes, you all have to be get vaccinated. We faculty members are all with the vaccination. First dose vaccination has been done. If you are done with the vaccination, well and good. If not, you can take this opportunity, right? It is very much required to take up offline classes. Is that clear to you all, students? Students, are you there in the class? What's the date today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what is the date
6th.
today? 6th. Oh, very good. 6th July. 6th is the date. Now, what we were discussing in the last class, students, can anybody narrate? In the last class, what was the discussion? One word of narration will be fine. Narrate the word. What was the discussion all about? Okay, we are in which module, students?
Fourth module.
Fourth module. What we are talking all about, the module heading or the title of the module 4 is what?
Alternative building technology.
Yes, isn't it? That is the, you are applying the technologies to improve the construction. What are all the technology we have studied till now, students? Yes, what and all we started learning? We started learning from the foundation, different type of counter foundation, where we came across only one type, that is arch type of construction. Even now I tell you, students, there's a lot of scope in the type of conventional type of foundation, not the like you find you find the pile foundation, raft foundation and all that. No, that is all RCC, pertaining with the RCC. Right, now we are talking about the in conventional type, what and all you can, what different type of foundation you can think of, is the question being asked here. Right, till now we have found that arch type of foundation is preferable only for one part or one room, one part of your plot, or maybe you can pick up 50% of foundation also. Okay, you can make an attempt on that. So then we started with the construction type of different masonry. There are cavity walls. Then what are the different types of walls, students, you came across? What are the different types of walls you came across? Yes, students.
Rammed wall.
Rammed earth wall construction, then ordinary type of masonry construction, then cavity wall construction, then composite construction, isn't it? So there were the description of about the different type of walls used or constructed by using different type of building blocks. Okay, and then we started talking about the type of construction which can be taken up. Correct. So we thought of ferrocement concrete or ferrocement technology could be introduced. Because of many constraints with the ferrocement technology, we have some limitations, but it is very quick in construction. Ferrocement concrete is very quick in construction. What is the maximum thickness we can gain is 25 mm. Even above you can go with, but equal number of layers is required. Layers of skeleton or the bars or the meshing is required to achieve the greater thickness. But there is no much of high technology or high mechanism being involved in ferrocement technology. But it can be always easy to go with. Very simple and not much complicated. Only to improve the strength, we have to improve the strength of the bars. So in the last class, we discussed about which topic, students? Now at least you can tell me which is the topic we discussed in the last class. Top-down construction. What was the top-down construction all about? Top-down construction. Yes, students. Top-down construction, how it was? You saw a video, correct? Am I audible to you, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please tell me. I'll not question you. What is top-down construction and what is that you made observation? How the construction was taken up?
From substructure
Yes.
to superstructure.
Substructure to superstructure. They excavated a minimum depth of soil at the ground level. Then they cast a columns, and number of columns were cast. Then a slab was laid on the columns. That slab acted as a platform for both superstructure and substructure. From the slab as a platform at the ground level, you can start the construction on the substructure and also at the superstructure. Therefore, there was a parallel construction of the building taking up, right? So I need not wait for one or the other one to complete. I can take up the parallel type of construction. So there are under two constraints, this type of construction is preferable. One is a time construction constraint and area constraint. Time and the area is a main constraint for which top bottom construction will be preferred. Okay. Now with this idea of top down construction, we will move on to the MIAM aluminium formwork construction. MIAM aluminium formwork construction. MIAM is a name given to the formwork. Aluminium is used for that MIAM, right? Aluminium type of material. Aluminium is used. Aluminium, what do you find aluminium? It is highly ductile, okay, students, but having malleability and has a low strength, right? It has a low strength. Aluminium you come across, right? You find the sheets and all that. Do you remember, students, aluminium? So for that MIAM aluminium construction, I have to pick up a video and run that MIAM construction, how it is, right? 1 second, I'll do it. MIAM construction. Yes, again this audio will not be there, maybe, correct? Yes, this is 3 minutes video, students, 3.5. No, I'll go with some other. Yes. No, not this. 1 second, students, 1 second. This is an apartment construction, students. Maybe the video is not audible to you, correct? They are constructed, the mat foundation is being completed. Now they are laying down the reinforcement, only the reinforcement, okay? Only they are putting up the reinforcements. They are putting up only the reinforcements. Do you understand, students? The reinforcements, vertical bars. Then with the known thickness of each element, element means wall, beam, column, everything. This is a MIAM formwork, students. MIAM formworks. It is been, technology has been made such a way that you can bolt it. You can bolt it together. See how wonderfully they are getting fixed to each other. It is not a rhombustic construction. A manpower is required where they will assemble all this type of formworks together. See how beautifully even the opening, window opening is being taken care, door opening will be taken care, and there's a provision of bolts being made for the formwork. This is completely airtight. There's no leakages taking place. So the complete formwork of the building, of the house is been done with the My1. This is a My1 formwork. So double check is being made. There is anchorages being provided so that it has to take up the load of the concrete which will be poured, to it. And this is a type of lintel. You can see the lintels being provided. Then this is a roof construction. This is a roof construction. The My1, this is a material of My1, aluminum sheets. So I need not wait part by part construction. At once I'll apply this, I'll construct this formwork of My1 formwork. Then I'll call RMC. RMC will pour the concrete. At one point they have to pour the concrete, right? Self-compacting concrete with a good flowability. It will reach to the every corner of the building, students. It will reach every corner. Once it is being poured, after some time, it can be easily removed. If I just unlock, it will come out. You can see this. You can see this, students. You're following what I'm telling? What you can see the video is all about? My1 construction. The material is My1. It's made up of aluminum. It's not like I need to wait for some construction to happen, then stage by stage. No. It can be carried out at full-fledged. See, at openings, you can just remove the formworks. My1 formwork, aluminum made it is. It is made up of aluminum. At roofing also. So complete, the apartment is been completed. It is complete. Now the next level, next floor level it is reaching. It is reaching the next level. Again the formwork, My1 formwork is taken. The reinforcements are being placed again, one above the other. The same type of construction follows. Wherever the opening and all that, see the complete apartment being constructed using My1 technology. My1 technology, using your RMC, you can just, you have to pour the concrete. So no much of material is being scattered around. It will not be scattered around. Okay, student, did you get the idea? Did you get the idea of My1 construction? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
My1 construction, you should know what is a My1 formwork money. You should tell that it will ease the formwork facility or use of formwork will be made quick. So once the aluminum formwork, it is made up of aluminum, which is having a ductile property and malleability. Malleability means it can be stretched or widened to a greater dimension, correct? So, and it has, this My1 formwork has a double lock wherein the concrete will be intact. There's no leakage or segregation taking place. With a flowable concrete, we can complete the formwork once after some time of our softening period or green stage of concrete. The formwork can be removed. Then it can be used successively. It can be used for the different floors. That is how the construction is taken up with My1 aluminum formwork. Okay, and nowadays in most of the apartments you can see this My1 aluminum formwork is been acting a major role, students. Major role because of it's easy to use. I need not go for a wooden formwork or steel formwork or any other. Just have purchased or hire for one construction, you can get it back. But this aluminum formwork should be according to the plan of your plan design. It should be made available. Then only it is possible. So to understand more, let us read the lines telling that what is aluminum, what are the advantages of it, and all about, right? Now I think you got a picture of what is aluminum formwork. Aluminum My1 formwork is My1. When it came to Bangalore, it was a big, what do you say? It was something new to all of us. But now it is a regular one. What we are, if apartments are not using Maivan aluminum formwork, what will happen? The days of construction will increase because they require shuttering. The shutterings are required. If with shuttering for one element to complete the casting, curing and all that, the other element will retain, the time period will be more. So to overcome that, Maivan construction is very much important. It is aluminum formwork, which is also called as a Maivan shuttering. This type of formwork is developed by the European construction company. The Maivan formwork has proven economical. It is very much economical. If you just sit and calculate, if you are taking up of any construction or of your own house, right? You can see the formwork purchase or hire of the formwork will be costly. You know, students, it is little costly to bear the expenses, as well as satisfactorily overall the construction environment. Maivan technology is most suitable for constructing large number of houses in short span time using room size forms to construct walls and slabs in one continuous pour on concrete. That is what we saw in the video. But room size money, like what I said, once you plan the plot or if you plan the, what do you say, the plan of your plot is being planned, you have to accordingly fix the Maivan formworks. You have to think about what are the number of walls, where are the openings. Accordingly, you have to think about that span dimension of the formworks. Aluminum formwork is very cost effective for repetitive building layouts. Yes, this aluminum has a very good property. It can be repetitively used, recycled. Once again, one more, you can, many a times you can use after its durability is over, then you can recycle and reuse also. And it is having that property of it will not adhere to the material. It can be easily detachable. So that property of aluminum is very good. Now coming to, there is a system very unique in all the components in a building, including slabs, beams, columns. Everything can be cast using the Maivan formwork. There is no need of block works or brickworks. So because concrete is playing a major role, students, so I need not think of any blocks or bricks. Correct? Bricks or blocks, I can easily go with only construction of using concrete, or using only concrete instead of on any blocks or the brickworks. Now to understand what are the parts of Maivan formwork. What are the parts of Maivan formwork, students? What do you say? What are the parts of the Maivan formwork? Can anybody read out this line? Parts of Maivan formwork? Yes? Yes, students. Early morning, first hour. Tell me. Tell me, students. What are the parts of the Maivan formwork? Anybody in the class? Quickly. Don't hold my time. Yes. Please come up. Read out the lines of Maivan formwork.
Parts of Maivan formwork, it consists of 4 components: beam components, and wall components. These all are made up of high-strength aluminum alloy. The modular nature of Maivan aluminum formwork system allows easy assembling and removal of formwork. The construction can proceed speedily with very little deviation and dimensional tolerances. The system is quite flexible and can be easily adapted for any variations in the layout.
Yes, that is what it is, a Maivan formwork. It consists of 4 components: beam components, deck components, wall components, right? 4 components: beam components, deck and wall and column. There's a mess of a column also, column component. Therefore, it will be a 4 components. So it can be shaped into any type formworks. Maivan usually available type of formwork in market is beam, column, deck and wall. If you are looking for staircase and all that, students, staircase, formwork and all that, you have to ask the vendor to prepare accordingly, isn't it? So what is the advantage of it? What is the advantage of it, students? What is the advantage of it? It is, what is the advantage? Allows easy assembly and removal of the formwork, isn't it? It allows easy assembly, that is the advantage, and removal of the formwork. And it is very speedy in construction. It is very much speedy in construction. Now coming to the procedure of Maivan formwork construction. What is the procedure to be followed? Now you have different steps to follow. The Maivan construction procedure is similar to that of regular type of formwork. It follows mainly the process, the following process. First process. Can anybody read? What is the first process? First process of construction of Maivan. Maivan construction. Quickly, students. Yes. At least tell the headings.
Setting up the wall, reinforcing steel.
Yes, in the video you saw that setting up the wall reinforcing steel. You saw that in the video the steel bars were set up for the walls, isn't it? Yes or no? In this step, the wall reinforcement steel is used to form structure to the building. Yes, that is what we saw in the type of construction in the video. The wall reinforcing steel is used to form structure to the building. The reinforcement steel gives support to the concrete. Correct? And that is what we saw in this video. It supported the concrete. It acted as a skeleton to the concrete actually. The reinforcement, whatever you are providing to the concrete till it reaches 50% of desired or designed strength. Whatever the strength you would have designed, if it is for M50 concrete, a mix of M50 concrete you would have designed, then it should retain with 50% of it. 50% of the strength has to be retained before it is removed. The steel mesh is precasted in factory. That is what the steel which we are assembling in the wall, that is being precast the factory itself and can easily be erected on the construction site. You want to play the video once again to have that view, students? Or is that okay with you? Remember? Yes? Do you remember, students? Yes or no?
Play.
Okay, we'll play.
Yes, ma'am.
There must be some network issues with the students, so they log out and log in. That is. You can see here the foundation is being done, the columns are laid. Okay, see now this is the what? Steel bars being erected. These steel bars have been factory made. You need not sit and ask the manpower to bind it. No reinforcing binding takes place at the construction yard. This all mesh will be done or completed and carried to the transportation site and they have been assembled. See now the formworks have been erected. Is that okay? I can stop this video. Did you all catch the point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Fine. Now, what is the second step of construction? Can you read this? What is the second step of construction? Placing formwork. As mentioned, MyOne formwork is a ready-made one. Yes, the MyOne formwork is a ready-made. You just have to purchase it or take it on hiring. Formwork is designed and manufactured in the factory itself as per the required size of slab, columns, beams, stairs, and other structural elements of the building. See, that is what I said you students. When you have a plan, you have to talk to the vendor of the MyOne formwork and tell him the size of the wall, size of the beam, size of the slab. Then only it is possible for accordingly you can get the MyOne formworks ready-made from the factory. It is not possible that you can have some error. Okay, this gap is okay. That no error or no such thing should be. Tolerance can be made. You have to fix it to the size of the element only. It's as equal to your what do you say? The construction of the walls, construction of the beams. It's equal to the size, actual size you have to make it. And how to connect the formworks, as we saw that by pin and wedge system of the formwork is easily assembled. So pin and wedge system, that is what we call it as. They are being assembled using the anchoring systems. We fix it together. Formwork can be easily dismantled. That is what we saw. It can be easily removed. Just you unanchor it, that structure will come down once the job is done. So in the first step, you will be setting up the wall. Correct? You will be setting up the wall. In the second, you will be placing the formwork. Then in the third place, what you are doing? Pouring concrete. You have to pour the concrete. That is what we saw. RMC will be poured. It will be poured. Once the formwork is placed, freshly made concrete is poured inside the formwork to form the shape. Once the concrete gains required strength, the formwork is dismantled from the structure. For example, students, you may ask, ma'am, now only I have poured the concrete. How now after a few hours, how I can dismantle? Yes, students, it is possible because of your design M60 or M50 or M45, whatever the design of concrete you would have made, it can quickly take strength. The green strength can be taken initially in no time. So in frequent some 8 hours gap, you can remove them and you can send them back to the factory. So therefore the work of formwork is been done, or you can go with the next level of constructions, isn't it? So did you all follow, students? Did you all follow? Arjun on hold. Did you all follow, students? What is MyOne formwork? Yes, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So the whole module is, we started with the foundation. For how many times madam will tell this, you may think. Then we started with the wall construction, then the techniques to complete the construction, right? Now after all this type of construction, foundation, wall, techniques, construction, we have to go with the roof construction. Without shelter, how it is possible, students, to complete a house? It is not possible. No, roof is required, very much required. So what are the different types of roof system you would have come across? What are the roof system, roof type or roofs you have studied in your syllabus? You have studied as two-way slab, then rectangular, correct? Rectangular, all rectangular or square, correct? Correct now, students? Two-way slab, then one-way slab. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you should not flicker. You should be confidently telling yes, ma'am. Then, now my next question is roofing is, have you studied about circular slab? Now your parents will ask, okay, you finished your degree and now you go with will go with the construction of a circular slab. What you will tell to your parents? What you will tell? No, I don't know what is circular slab because I never learned. or it's the same thing? Being a parent, your father will ask, or your mother will ask, or your uncle or any parents will ask, okay, we'll go with a circular slab. Why don't you prefer different types? Arjun, I'll remove Arjun from the class. He's regularly on phone. Tell me now, students. Kaushik also on phone. Kaushik also I'll remove. Yes, tell me, students. What other type of RCC slabs you can prefer other than rectangular or circular, or do you prefer only RCC? Come on, students. It's a long time. You have to interact now here. I'm not asking very intelligent questions. A very simple question. I'm asking you what are the different type of roof you can go with. Nowhere you have to apply mechanics, nothing. Dhanush Goda. What's your answer, Dhanush? Okay, now everybody tell me at your house what type of roofing you have? What type of roofing you have, students?
RCC slabs.
RCC slabs, isn't it? You have RCC slabs. So what the shape of that RCC slab? What dimensions? Rectangle, right? So sometime it can be square or sometime it can be rectangular. Correct. Now, can I go in place of that rectangular? Can I go with the circular? Yes or no? You are learning RCC now? This semester you are learning steel and RCC structures, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Then you have to interact with your subject teacher and find the answer for this question. Okay? How to get a circular slab construction? You have to learn this and tell me now in the next class. Okay? You're starting with steel and RCC together. Am I correct, students?
No, RCC we have studied previous, ma'am. This time we are studying only steel.
Only steel. RCC I've done with the last semester, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So now you already know what is RCC. Now you are doing with steel. You can give this answer in the next class. You can think. Don't forget to answer this question. How to design a circular slab. Okay? You have to know about this. Right? You have heard about radial stresses, circumferential stresses. Have you heard of this? You have to know about this circular slab. You have to look in. Okay, you can look into any textbook or you can look into any journals. You find many answers for that. So what is the purpose of those roof provision? Imposed loads. The primary functions of the roof is to withstand the imposed load, dead load and live load, prevent leakage of water during rain. So these are the basic necessities or the functions of the roof, what it does. Provide a durable roof covering, keep costs low, provide a secure enclosure, promote thermal comfort in the interior. Now, apart from this RCC, as you mentioned, can I go for any other material? Can I go with any other material other than RCC? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I go with? Yes, I can go with any other material or other than RCC. What are the material? Like some of the technologies, if I speak about thatch, ties, asbestos sheet and RCC are very much available. Now, why we are not using this, or why we are using, because of durability. Durability is a major aspect, students, why we are not continuing to use thatched roof or tiles or asbestos. But durability, when if I'm talking about durability, RCC has very good durability. So even today we are continuing with that. But to overcome this RCC, which is because if I talk in terms of LED and IGBC, RCC doesn't come into picture. That is, does not have a minimum energy level. It has got a high energy level. So if I'm thinking about the alternate building material for RCC, I have to think about the natural resources. What are the natural resources which is available to us? Is one of the filler slabs. One of the filler slabs. Filler slabs. Remember filler slabs, students? Filler slabs? Yes or no? No. Now you said you have a RCC roof. Fine. The RCC consumes more of energy level. High energy level maybe around 350 joules per meter square, something like that. Right? If in the first chapter we are learned about it, what is RCC? Consumption of energy. Now we all know that as a civil engineer, if I take this as a longitudinal section, the cross section of this is having a neutral axis. So this is tension. This is under tension, correct? This is under compression. I'll improve the figure. I'll draw the cross section. Okay. Now you find the reinforcements being provided here, students. Correct now? Yes or no? Yes or no, students? And you find some concrete. Concreting is being done here. Concreting is being done here. Now, according to your knowledge and my knowledge, this is in tension zone, correct? And this is in compression zone. Above the neutral axis, we call it as compression zone, and below the neutral axis, we call it as a tension zone. Now, what do you have understood till now? This zone, the concrete is good in compression, correct? Now, this concrete which is in tension, is that usable, or it is performing any work, or is that useful for the mechanics in RCC, or it is taking any load, this concrete in the tension zone? This concrete in the tension zone, is that taking any load, or is there any action of this concrete in the slab? I am talking with respect to roof only, students, roof only. It does not play any vital role. It has no role. This concrete has no role, because concrete in tension cannot take up any strength, any load, but the concrete in compression can take up the load. So what I can do it, instead of this concrete, I'll remove this concrete. You can see here the concrete is being removed. In that portion, the blocks are being placed. You can see the blocks. You can see the blocks. But to place these blocks, you should be very careful. You should measure the height of neutral axis or the depth of neutral axis, right? And you can see the reinforcement. You have to keep the blocks. You have to keep the blocks, reinforcing blocks here and here, so that minimum of 20 mm effective cover will be maintained. Then after that, you in the area of the reinforcing bars, you can place what? The blocks. These blocks are unused blocks. It is not of RCC. These are all made up of not with RCC, students. They are made up of any other material. These blocks are being placed. Above the neutral axis, you can place the concrete. So in the longitudinal section, you can see here, this way you can see, this way it appears. This is the neutral axis, right? Tension steel and filler block. We call this as a filler block because it is filling up the gap in the tension. I am not using concrete. Therefore, this is a one type of, or one method of reducing the energy consumption. Is that clear to you? Is that clear to you, students? Yes or no? Filler slab?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very mildly you said. Am I audible? There was some network issue. Okay, students. So am I audible now? Am I audible
Yes,
now?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. So this is one type of filler slab roof. Did you all understand what is the function of how this filler slab is being used? Filler slab roof. This is very much common in Bangalore, students. It is very much common. It saves around your 25% of concrete. When it is saving around 25% of concrete, equal amount of money is saved. But you have to explain to the client, see Baba, I am replacing the compression concrete, tension concrete, which is of no use. I can use the unused bricks or stabilized bricks or any bricks. Any bricks it can be. The number of filler materials can be thought of bricks, Mangalore tile, stabilized mud block, hollow concrete, anything it can be. But the shape has to be taken in type of rectangle only, in type of rectangle. You can see here this table referring to the dimensions, Mangalore tile, stabilized blocks, stabilized burnt block, hollow concrete and hollow clay. These are the different sizes of the filler materials that can be recommended. So the sizes have been mentioned, the length, dimension and thickness. So we say that in typical situation, by using a stabilized soil block, 25% of concrete is being saved and 1/3 of the concrete cost will be saved together, which cost 1/3 of the total cost of the concrete, that is equal to the amount of money you are spending on it. This means 15 to 20% of cost can be saved by this operation. In general, the stabilized mud blocks use as filler as higher percentage of cement, 8%, to ensure a good level of performance under wet condition. So most commonly, if we prefer stabilized mud blocks, why we are preferring stabilized mud blocks, students? Because it is made up of natural material, mud, stabilized mud blocks, which is having only 8% of cement. Doesn't matter. 8% is nothing during your construction. Is nothing for your expenses, but gives a very good level of performance under wet condition. Did you all understand this filler blocks, filler slab construction? Yes, students? Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you. Now I'll take the attendance. Once I finish with the attendance, you can leave the, once your attendance is done, you can leave the class, students. I'll go from the bottom. Shekhar, Santosh, Sandasha,
Ma'am,
Santosh
ma'am,
is
Sandesh,
there?
ma'am.
Sandasha,
Sandesh, present, ma'am.
Ma'am, Shekhar, present,
Nityananda,
ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Nityananda,
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Ma'am, Shekhar, present.
Mushalin Masjid,
Yes, ma'am.
Nisar,
Present.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Moshin Khan, Hilal Wahid, Manoj Bhai Ke, Chandrasekhar, Yashashwini,
Present, ma'am.
Varun Kumar, Varun CK, Harshita,
Ma'am.
Chitra,
Present, ma'am.
Subhash, Shirisha, Shravani,
Present, ma'am.
Shravan,
Present, ma'am.
Sai Chandu,
Present, ma'am.
Chin, Rabindas, Nishant,
Present, ma'am.
Puneet,
Present, ma'am.
Puneet, Ajwal, Ajwal Nayak, Pooja,
Present, ma'am.
Nivedita,
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Naina,
Present, ma'am.
Nandish,
Present, ma'am.
Nandish Biji,
Present, ma'am.
Meena,
Present, ma'am.
Mansoor, Manoj Nandan,
Present, ma'am.
Manoj M,
Present, ma'am.
Mahesh R, Lalit, Kishore, Kiran Kumar,
Present, ma'am.
Kirtana S,
Present, ma'am.
Kirtana L,
Present, ma'am.
Kaushik,
Present, ma'am.
Harshit,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Hari Prasad,
Present, ma'am.
Raj, Geeta, Dhanush,
Ma'am,
Dhanush
Guru
Gowda,
Raj. Present, ma'am. Dhanush Gowda.
Chirag,
Present, ma'am.
Bhumika, Bharat S, Balaji,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Alchandra,
Present, ma'am.
Arjun,
Present, ma'am.
Ambika,
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Navneet,
Aditya present, ma'am.
pardon?
Aditya.
Ma'am,
Present.
present.
Aditya, I'll give attendance.
Ma'am, Guru Raj
Darshan?
present,
Sujit
ma'am.
also.
Sachin
Yeah,
present, ma'am.
marked.
Ma'am, Chetan present, ma'am.
Navneet, Chetan Kumar,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am. Chetan Kumar.
Chandan,
Present, ma'am.
Pawan Bihar,
Present, ma'am.
Raghu Chandan is there in the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Navin Kumar, Kishan Kumar,
Pawan present, ma'am.
Pawan,
Ma'am, Sujit.
which Pawan? BR, Pawan BR I marked. Anybody else? Sachin, I have given attendance.
Guru Raj present.
Ma'am, Sujit. Ma'am, Sujit, ma'am.
I have given
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, Raghu Chandan present, ma'am.
Ma'am, Shekhar present,
Raghu
ma'am.
Chandan.
Present,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Shekhar, I have given. Raghu Chandan.
Ma'am, Chetan present, ma'am.
Chetan, I have given.
Ma'am,
Okay.
Guru Raj.
Oh, Guru Raj, I have marked you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, Raghu Chandan.
Yeah, Raghu Chandan, I marked you. Marked you, Raghu Chandan.
Thank you.
Okay.